The NBA draft.
Yep.
Who is going to go number one? My guy Jonathan Wasserman over at BR has a mock draft. He has AJ Dybantsa going 1, Darren Peterson going 2, Boozer 3, Caleb Wilson, who just broke his thumb, 4, and Wagner, the guard, the explosive guard out of Illinois. By the way, freshman.
Yep.
Freshman. Dybantsa could go 1 if he declares. Take a listen.
Do you care about going number 1? Do you want to go number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that same competitiveness.
Yeah.
Do you think you will?
Well, I might not leave.
What do you mean?
Like, I might not leave college.
Why not?
No, I just got to return to the season.
So you haven't made up your mind that you're going to go into the draft after?
Nah, because my mom wants me to graduate.
Really?
Yeah, so I might not leave. But I might leave.
What was that?
That's him leaving. Right, that's him leaving.
Yeah, but I might leave at the end.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, once you get to know him and see his family dynamic, if there is a freshman that could go number 1 and still come back, it actually would be him. But I just don't think that's the best thing for him to do and for his career. But if somebody, based on his situation, was going to come back, I think it would be him.
You came back for your junior year,
Bad
right?
decision.
But
we're going to win it all next year. We're going to go undefeated. I'm going to... And all they did was pick my game apart all year.
You go from potential to being picked apart.
Yes.
You've been like an ally of the Dybantsa family.
Yeah.
I'm sure this crept onto your timeline. What was your reaction?
It actually didn't creep onto my timeline. It was, I got to know the family a little bit, spoke to AJ a couple of times. And what I will say, based upon the uncertainty of the NCAA, you could have a situation. Now, this has nothing, I have not discussed this with anybody, just a thought that popped in my head.
Dangerous.
If he doesn't like where he gets drafted and doesn't sign the contract, he could come back to school based upon how everything else is going. So NIL money, I don't know exactly what his number is. Let's say it's between 5 to 7 million, whatever it was. You know what? I mean, there are options for kids now at the end of the day. You don't necessarily need to declare. But with that being said, if you're the number 1 overall pick, you got to go, at the end of the day. So it's just too much risk on the table to play another college season for him. And I think he also enjoys college life. And that's the other thing that we don't really discuss here, because we look at it based upon his performance and play on the court. But there's something to be said about being on a campus and having that college experience. Once you leave that, you're a complete adult, and it's now about taxes, it's about your brand and different things like that. I enjoyed my college experience. I'm glad I left as a junior. I don't think I would have stayed my senior year regardless, but I really enjoyed the college experience, and everybody that I've chatted to who hasn't even played basketball, college has been the best years of their life.
No doubt, no doubt.
I think this is more about family than it is about business. This kid's going to be a BYU Cougar forever. And he kind of solidified it right there and said, look, I'm still playing right now. I don't know whether we don't even talk about it right now. I think it is a reflection of how he was raised. He was raised right. And it reminds me of a conversation that I had with Jabari Smith. We were the number 1 team in the country for a long time, Jabari's freshman year. He's clearly going to be one of the top 3 players in the draft. It's a no-brainer that he's going to go, right?
Correct.
Okay. Except he comes into he says to me after the season, Coach, I need to come see you in your office. And I said, sure, come in on Monday. We come in on Monday. He tells me that he's not sure where you're going to go. I was like, Jabari, you don't need to leave, but you need to get the hell up out of here, son. You're gone. Like it was almost
I've always wondered.
It was out of respect.
Has there ever been the part, though, as a coach where you're like, you mean he might come back? Like, was there ever, your advice to him is to go, but is there ever a part where you're like, man, it'd be sweet if he stayed?
Well, I think John Calipari probably sets the tone in that. He set it up for all of us coaches. We got to do what's in the best interest of the kids.
Right.
And if you think maybe somebody has a chance in a year to develop and they for sure could go higher, maybe, but you got to be really, really careful.
Jabari was making $0, and AJ just
right.
made $7 million. So it's a little
But
different
that was almost out of respect. Jabari felt like he needed to come talk to me about his decision, and let's talk about it together, rather than coming and telling me what he'd already decided. Out of respect, he wanted to have that conversation.
And in terms of partying, is there any school that gets down more than BYU?
Maybe Arizona State?
I think there's many schools.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
With that being said, and you got to use that as a caveat as well, but also, too, let's think about it from this perspective as well. Coach Pitino told me to leave after start of my junior year. I wasn't even thinking about it. Then all of a sudden, he's able to walk into kids' homes and say, you know, there's Antoine Walker comes, Ron Mercer, and all those guys come. And look, BYU has just signed another.
They did. They just got a 5-star top 10 guy.
He's actually doing BYU a favor on the recruiting trail. Look what we've done with AJ and move on. So I think he's going to be moving on. I think BYU is blessed to have him, and I think it's a partnership. So he'll be fine. He's gone.
So 2 things get said in this situation that I want to see if he follows through. One, when people say they're going to graduate.
Right. Are you going to do the
when
Vince
you
Carter?
leave school early,
it's over.
98% of the time, you don't go back to graduate.
Yep.
The second thing is just because you leave, that don't mean you can't still get your degree.
Right, exactly.
He can still go to school.
Just a reminder for everybody.
After he enters the draft.
Carmelo Anthony, after the greatest freshman year of all time, announced to all the Syracuse fans, I'm coming back next year. He did not come back next year, but it's a fun conversation to have.